Hello everyone, I'm Margaret and welcome to my channel. Today's video is on the Feng Shui energies for the month of August 2022, which is from August 7 to September 6 of 2022. It is the 7th month of the Yin Water Tiger year. So August 2022 is a young Earth Monkey month too. So these are the flying star Feng Shui energies for the month of August, which means they're temporary. So if you are sleeping or working in a room that does not have good energies for this month, then find another room that you can use. Again, this is just a short-term measure as the energy of the month. These temporary measures will help, especially if you're dealing with some current financial issues or health matters. Okay, so you can see here in this 9-grid chart, you will find two numbers. The big number indicates the annual star and the smaller number indicates the monthly star. Now you can use a reliable compass to determine your house's facing and location, and thereby the different sectors of your home. Now the flying star chart of August looks similar to the annual flying star chart for the year 2022. So the monthly and annual stars are all back in their respective sectors, creating and doubling the energy in the 9 sectors of your home. So if you already have your annual cures and enhancers in place for the year, there's nothing that will need to be changed so far. Although if you do not have them in place, please follow some of the suggestions that I will be mentioning in the video. So let's go through each sector's energy for this month of August. So the southeast sector has a literary and romance, or sometimes they call it scholastic star, in its sector. The number 4 wood star, the number 4 literary or a romance star is of a wood element. And so right now, with the number 4 flying into the same sectors for the year and the month, which in a matter of speaking doubles the energy for that sector. So it kind of bring improve creativity and romance luck to the occupants, academic success. So it is a good area for learning new stuff or academic pursuits for education. It is a good sector for students or persons in a literary occupation. This is also a star that brings plenty of love and romance. So for those of you who are actually looking for partners or for a good relationship this time, then activate this area for those of you who wants to get married. So favorable outcomes also are suggested in traveling, and again in relationships if the main door is in this particular sector. Okay, so the south sector. Now we're looking at the number 9, which is a magnifying, a future star or a multiplying star, and the number 9 is of the fire element. So it's an energetic number that brings luck to and prosperity. So it's kind of coming in like it's a future star. So intrinsically, this is a very good number and good star. So when it doubles, as it does this month, the luck also gets doubled. So energy, gets doubled and that type of thing. So energizing the sector with activity and movement can bring a lot of help, for a solid foundation of the future success. Those residing in the south sector benefits from the energy of this number 9 stars, and you can expect a little bit more motivation to get going with some of your goals, more energy, more vigor. So take advantage of this by keeping this sector active this month. The number 9 purple star can bring good fortune, especially for those in long-term steady jobs. So investing, future prosperity also in investment, and it can also bring about some sort of recognition, maybe in your work, and some sort of fame if you're in the public eye. And plan to do some of your investments in this sector for this month. So take advantage of the good energy that is in this sector by also probably using it and using it for social events and spending more time here in this particular sector. Okay, so this is the south sector for the month. Now let's get going to the southwest sector. As you can see here, has the number 2 illness or sickness star and in place. So you already have the yearly number 2 star in there, and then now here comes the number 2 monthly star flying into the same sector. So it kind of doubles the energy of this sector. So it kind of doubles the negative energies from the illness star in this sector. So women and mothers become more vulnerable to illnesses this month. Those, especially those in poor health, and expectant mothers might want to stay away from this area. And the occupants of this particular sector are probably likely to feel a bit tired and weak, and there might be some sort of ailments that is, that affects the stomach and the abdominal region. So there's also chance of injuries by accidents. Elderly people, of course, and people who are current health issue should move out of this sector for this month. Okay, so to balance out the negative energy of this area, please make sure that you have all your metal items, metal cures in this particular sector, and preferably you should not use any metal objects that are sharp edge or triangular in shape. Preferably use round metal objects. So even despite of that, there is a possibility of good returns in terms of investments. Okay, let's get moving to the other sectors. So we're looking at the west sector, which has the element of the metal element of the number 7 robbery star. So the number 7 robbery or violent or betrayal star appears as a pair in this month, bringing, of course, double energy of misfortune to the occupants of the west sector. There's a higher risk of burglary and injury, higher risk of houses with main door in this sector being burglarized. Using and probably sleeping in this area could also cause some physical and emotional challenges. Might be also a challenging time for this for those in this using this particular sector in terms of relationship. You might want to lessen some of the activities in this part. So the excess amount of metal element energy brings also a potential danger of physical injury that can be caused by sharp metal objects. Okay, so keep this area well lit and well lighted, and use still water to minimize the negative energy of the 2 metal stars. Okay. Now let's get on to the center area. Now the center area has the number 5, flying bad luck star, the number 5 yellow, flying into the center for the year, and unfortunately the number 5 monthly star also joins it in the center this month, and of course doubling the misfortune and the loss of money or the bad luck for affecting everybody in the home as it is actually in the center. So all are affected. Particularly good to just keep this center area quiet. Do not do any renovation or particularly in this in this center area. You can use the metal objects round shape to lessen its negative earth effects. Again, do not use any of those sharp shaped metal objects, triangular or anything that has sharp edges. And well, despite that, there is, however, the completion luck indicated by the sum of 10 that gets formed in this particular sector. Okay. Now let's move on to the East sector, which has the number 3 argument or quarrelsome hostile star, and it is made of the wood element. So you have the number 3 yearly and the number 3 monthly star in this particular sector. So for those residing in the east facing home, this month could be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more stressful. There might be some sort of discord and conflict within the family members. Minor disagreements can probably potentially escalate into serious ones, serious arguments. So at its worst, can even lead to some legal problems. So those homes that are facing east definitely need to have some sort of cures this month. So what you can do is avoid noisy activities in the east. The double stars of conflict also indicates possibility of violence. Avoid using this sector if at all possible. If you have a bedroom here, please, if you can find another room to use, and avoid it as well. Move to the other room. Placing a red lamp or bright red color items here can actually help to reduce the negative effects of this star. Okay. Let's move on to the next 3 sectors. So we have the northeast sector with the number 8 well star flying into the northeast sector. The number 8 star has the earth element. So the northeast sector is one that actually gets double lucky, double wealth this month. These energies bring plenty of wealth creation potential energy, influencing the luck of those who use this space and who reside in this particular space, bringing, of course, improvement in money luck. It is also a good star, and so it benefits those of you who are actually doing, accumulating properties. So it's a main wealth star for 2022. So it gets even luckier this month, because of the fact that it has the number 8 stars, flying into this particular sector. So use this area often for all sorts of activities, sleeping, office, working, and activate this by just spending more time in it. Okay. So once activated, you can, start using the space more. If your work desk is located in this particular sector, try to face it into your best direction if you can possibly do that. Now, having a main door here can also entail good luck. So enhance the luck of this sector by placing some yang objects, such as TV, clocks, fans. So by doing so, it can probably help you boost your career and your recognition or your fame. Okay, so let's move on to the north sector, which has the number 1 water element, the star, or it's the victory or white star. So the north sector is an auspicious sector for this month, as the number 1 doubles up here, and the occupants will have tons of opportunities to gain recognition, fame for their abilities. They will also place well if they are in a competition. So it's also a good area for those seeking improvement in their work or studies. It can also increase your chances of meeting people who can actually help you advance in your career, in your ambitions, in your goals. So the white star can help with communicate communication skills and improve your health as well. It may also help you in your search for a long-term relationship. So use this area, this month to reap its benefit. Okay. Now let's get on to the northwest sector, which has the number 6 heaven lock star, both yearly and monthly number 6 stars flying into this particular sector. And the number 6 brings with it the metal element. Now it is it is a star that brings excellent luck for from heaven, and so it can bring monetary and windfall luck as well to those who reside here, and it can also indicate luck to people in senior positions and to the fathers and the patriarchs, okay, of this home. Now spend more time in this area of the house to activate. The combination of the stars here bring a good potential in business success and a good chance of probably climbing the ladder and having your effort and notice at work when you use this sector. Having probably your office here and your office door here can also increase your influence at work and maybe grow your network as well. With this star, there is the potential of surprises and changes at the workplace if you actually activate it negatively, okay, or if there are potential or poison arrows outside which can actually affect the goodness or the positive energies of a good star, okay. So this is basically what it means, okay. So that's when it's actually activated negatively, it can create some sort of maybe negative surprises instead of positive surprises at work. It can also probably create some health related issues that can affect your legs and liver and maybe even your stress level. So with the with the two number 6 metal stars in this sector, there's also a possibility of accident caused by metal objects because there's it's such a thing. It's because of the fact that the metal energies are overwhelmed by having the two number 6 metal number 6 stars that has the metal elements flying into this sector. Okay, so what else should we actually know? So this is a additional, this is some sort of reminder that we also have the 3 annual afflictions in in the home. So I mean the monthly stars might fly into the different sectors this month and they change every month. But we do have the yearly afflictions such as the 3 killings, which is in the north sector this time, and it occupies 90 degrees of the space. You have the Grand Duke, which is in the northeast sector this time, which occupies 15 degrees of that area. And we also have the Year Breaker, the 3 pole, which is in the southwest 3 sectors. Again, it occupies 15 degrees of that of the southwest 3 sector. Okay. So you have to remember that you still have these 3 annual afflictions. I will discuss these 3 afflictions a little bit more in another short tutorial that I will be working on, and to kind of follow up with this, or to kind of give a little bit more information on the 3 afflictions. And okay, so watch out for that video too. I'll be coming out with that shortly. And so to summarize the whole month's energies, you have the monthly and annual stars flying into the same sectors. So if you have the number 4 in the sector, so the energies of the number 4 just become stronger. The energies of the number 5 yellow flying into the center just became stronger as well. So for those areas that doesn't really have good energies, just be a bit more careful because the negative energies have actually doubled this month. Okay, so for the good stars, aligning with the good annual stars, it just makes those sectors even luckier and more auspicious. Okay, and again, on the opposite side, the inauspicious ones becomes more dangerous. So it suggests that everyone needs to look again at the danger sectors to ensure you have your feng shui remedies in place and to fortify them if this is needed, or if you haven't actually done that. The center sectors, 5 yellow, gets doubled, so it brings added danger this month. And but they also combine to form a lucky sum of 10, suggesting that projects and endeavors can be completed and can be successfully closed this month. For anybody in the household that actually has some projects that are actually pending, and they're probably having a hard time trying to finish it. Okay, now for those living in homes that are oriented in the east-west, facing, they have to be aware of the alignment of these two difficult stars along this axis, and they get doubled, of course. Now the lucky axis is time at this month. For this month is the northeast, north, and northwest sector. So you can take advantage of these energies by spending more time in this part of the home, because of the fact that they have the luckiest energy, or the most positive energies for this month. The south and the southeast sector together also bring the whole two of the 4-9, indicating also the good prospects for business and commercial pursuits. Okay, so the southwest has the double illness star, suggesting that, of course, matriarchs and mothers and those elderly people who actually have this as their where they have the bedroom in this particular sector, needs to also watch out for their health, look after their health, and probably move to another room if they are currently having some health issues. So it is good to determine, it's good that we can actually determine the flight of these flying stars, because then it enables us to take precautions and to remedy any of the negative sectors or enhance the positive sectors for the month, and of course for the year. Okay, so that's the wrap up for the August 2022 Flying Star Feng Shui energies for this month, and I hope you are able to benefit and learn what you have to do for this current month in the different sectors of your home. So it's Margaret saying bye bye for now, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.